Hello everybody, welcome back to episode 71 of my Let's Play, none other than Torment Tides of never say last word right, Numenera, however you say it. I'm IVATOPIA, and let's get this on, eh? Okay. Basically I want to find the something of truth, I thought it's called off my head now, to get me a change, and I want to convert these level in this episode, but we'll do that in a little bit. Let's go for the truth thing first. So we go back this way. And I believe it's going upwards to find it for us. What are you doing? Mutant. It's Order of Truth or Truth Order or something, but apparently I can get me converted. Because the other person, the easiest person to go to, has been murdered. Because I didn't find out who the murderer was in time.
You got it.
I believe it'll be this direction. Sure. So. Maybe we can level them all, and then maybe give them a rest, and then we'll continue with what we were doing.
Why not?
I don't think anything's time sensitive now, because I was supposed to stop the murders, didn't happen, and I believe the murderers left the area, so it's sure it shouldn't give me anything with time sensitive now. Passion, immersion, action, and zeal. It's a tide of people whose goal is to live in the moment, to express life to its fullest. Okay. Where is it?
Here we go then. Sure.
These are just poof. I think this is the science place, or is it the cult that thinks I'm a god? If it's the cult, I think it's actually wasn't where it was. We'll see. There, oh, here it is. And that's what. Oh, that's where the ladder took for the underbelly.
Find them. Something to do.
I assume I've been in here. Pretty sure I've been in here before. Okay, I think I have. Yeah, these are scientists. Yeah. Yeah, I've been in here plenty. Okay, it'll help to know who I'm supposed to be chatting to, though. Finger former chatting with people, and even capture sheet, journal. Codex, maybe? No former chats. No. I'm just gonna have to remember. Guess whoever gives me option for an egg. Can you turn these eggs into power source? Certainly, it says. And it will only ask for 95 shins per cluster. Please convert one cluster. Okay, can any of you do it? Let me see if someone else can do it. Okay, so no, it's just you. I could ask these two, but yeah. Huh? People were trapped. What the? I clicked one of you guys, didn't I? Not the guy I wanted. I was gonna say, well, I'm a unique thing, have I? There we go, I must have clicked on my own people. Please convert one cluster. Should not take more than an hour, it says. Please wait here. Too bad I'm not an hour to heal me. This cluster of eggs, 95 shins. Because of the next siphon use, allowing it to be used a second time cannot be used with items that grant permanent bonuses. Huh. Consumes action. Oh, like a one-time use thing. So either unfertilized or too fragile, it says. My apologies. Where are you from again? How do you people work out? Tell me something. Nah.
Here we go then.
Consumes action. What's it classed as, is it? I don't know, whatever. It's not for any of these things anyway. Okay, I guess we level us then. Ability or skill, extra effort, increase edge, possibility skill. You can choose between either improving or picking a new skill, or improving one of your abilities. You can only do this once per tier. So I can get better stealth, better perception, or add something completely new. Or if I go for ability, Sucker Punch. Select ability to improve. Improve ability to increase accuracy. Okay, I'm using a gun, aren't I, at the moment? So either of these aren't brilliant for me, are they? Per level healed when any healing ability or item is used. Bonus per level difficulty task marked with a skill. Memories of previous consciousness. This skill represents your focus and attempt to recall. Oh, that comes up quite often, so that might be good. Yeah, I'll do that. That comes up quite often.
I understand now.
Okay, you already did yours. Geez, you just actually aim better. Extra effort increase stat pool. Not really hit good, but he does my heavy hitter, so.
I feel even more fantastic.
Good. What's that? Got a pie then. Oh, she literally has these. Ah, she got that on intelligence and speed. Okay, what's the difference? Represents the character's dexterity and reaction times. Every 2 points in speed does increase evasion, so she'll get hit less, so that'd be good. Talent represents the character's mental powers, willpower, and personality. Every 2 points in intelligence also increases the willpower. That's what she go with. If there's more effort, she might hit more often. I think this is the way to go.
Yeah, I'm feeling good about this.
Hopefully that helps. Okay, so by woman in the cliffs who are being transformed, I've still got to do that. And of course, look for marker in the cave. I should be able to go to that robot guy who take me to it.
Eridus, did you really fall out of the sky?
Technically,
I didn't fall out of the sky.
he crashed.
I plummeted. Gracefully, I might add.
It wasn't graceful.
Isn't that the same as falling?
Not when I do it, no.
Yes.
I like the guy. Yes, it is. Yes, it's the same. Okay, so I'm gonna go to the Underbelly, and he should take me to another location. And once that's done, I have to start working on.
Something I could do.
I start working on the other stuff. Climb down. Hopefully, this leads me into some more of the main quest because I'm running out of side stuff to do.
Of course we can help. Right, Al?
They should have arrested them first. Temporary conditions that affect capture start action. Where do I get all that stuff? I don't know.
Here I go.
Wave your hand in front of the creature's eyes again. Examine the ultimate. I want you to dig a tunnel to take me somewhere. Take me to Snitch Lair. Take me to Changing God's Sanctuary. Take me to the cave. That was the one that lost words. Take me to Ledge and Cliff's Edge. Dig in the wrong direction. Take me to Cave and Lost Words. This might be to somebody, it might just be for money, I don't know, we'll find out.
Who are you?
Found her! Ch-ch-ch-ching! So I completely other one too, nice. This woman's skin is white. She's not the one who's been murdering me, the one I was late on. Is white, the colour of, the unit colour, of alabaster or fresh ivory. Flood black eyes surrounded by sharply pointed features. Stare coldly at you. She wears jet black hair cut straight at the shoulders. Her clothes are functional and drab. Her cloak is fastened by a necklace of 5 canisters, each of different shape. She turns a black turns the black device over and over in her hands.
Where did you come from? How did you know where to find me?
Her startled expression becomes a dark glower. Glower? I guess that's a word, glower. A keen blade flickers through her fingers. You're sure he wasn't there a moment ago? Uh-oh. He mutters, I think she and Kalstein would get along just fine. He mutters. Is it really that important to know how I found you? I followed your trail. Mappa told me where to find. I don't know who she is. I go, the Mappa told me to find you. She's just going to stab the Mappa and kill him if she is the murderer that I'm suspecting. Follows your trail. Thought I covered it. Though I covered my tracks, thought, fine, you wanted to find me. You found me. More's the pity. So now it's time to talk. Wait, are you asking the questions here or am I? Okay. She glances at your tattoo. How new are you? Where were the circumstances of your birth? When did you happen? I was born as my body fell from an exploding moon. I was born recently in the Broken Dome, down in the reef of the Fallen Worlds. I was born a couple of years ago. Don't remember the circumstances of my birth. It's not any of your business. I have questions. But I was falling one night, so it would be exploding moon, wouldn't it? Born in the Broken Dome, down in the reef. That one. Ha! That B-word of a creator always finds a way to abandon us at the worst possible moment. Oh, so you were one. Have you heard of the stories of Took or Infident yet? You should. What of them? She points her chin at your companions. If you think you can overpower me with morals, you're mistaken. Sounds just like her father. What did you say? You trespass in my home, you know. Coming with a cast-off makes you more suspicious, not the other way around. Trust me, we mean no harm. Any friend of mine won't hurt you unless I tell them to. Don't give me a reason. Give everything I've heard about you. I felt I needed help. That one. Ha! If I gave you a reason to hurt me, you would be dead before you realize it. I'll give in it. 7 times right, small amount. Fine, she flicks her hand and the knife disappears. Disavowing you would just be a waste of time for me anyway. She is the murderer, isn't she? She turns back to her workbench and picks up the device again. Then she spits on the floor and scuffles it with her boot. All nervous energy. So what do you want from me? This is a hobby. She's spitting on the floor. I can't remember. So uncivilized. Well, again, I do believe she's the murderer, so that's probably why. Why are you hiding down here? What can you tell me about other cast-offs? I heard you might know who can repair a device I found in the reef. Something called a resin chamber. Okay, I'll get to that first. Why hide down here? Get to that last minute first. I am not hiding. Her rage is quick, hot, and palpable. And something about it makes your vision dim for a moment. I'm strategizing, planning. Why would someone live voluntarily in a place like this? She gestures around her, and as her eyes break contact with you, her emotion leaks from her frame. This is where I stay. It's a boat hole. Always has been. For those who know where to find it, even Chilla hide here, that they say. What are you planning? Oh, were you part of my plan? You weren't. It's not your business. Tell me about the other cast-offs. Self-absorbed, treacherous, leave a trail of misery and suffering. Shall I continue? Also powerful, scheming, ambitious. Her smile is crooked and quick. But you want names, don't you? She barks a laugh that's half a sob. You won't get them from me, though. Not now. I remember Aldous, and I remember the first, and I remember Tash, and I killed Tash for what he did to me, for the hole he cut in my memory. But the hole grew and grew, and her eyes flicker, and her cold gaze returns to you. This is more than you need to know. There, the B words, all of them. You as well. Thank you very much for that. I heard you might know who can repair. First I found a reef, something called a resin chamber. The resin? A glint of understanding shines in her eyes. Ah, yes, of course. He would have hid it there. A crooked grin plays about the corner of her mouth and then vanishes. I don't like the sound of that. I know who can help you, or did. She shakes her head. It slips away. My mind has holes in it. Tash took a rusty scalpel to my thoughts, my memories I can't. She trails off. She catches hold of a table, and it seems to anger her. Her eyes harden, and with that hardening of her eyes, we will end this episode. So please like, please subscribe, please hit the little bell, please share this video, please have a wonderful, spectacular weekend. Watch more on the channel. Have a great day, everyone. Bye.